Hello. What a midday surprise. I know, right? I'm going to actually be taking Sissy to the park here shortly, but I wanted to go live because yesterday or the other day was such a that I'm trying to see if it's going to get pushed out again. I don't know if it's going to be pushed out again. I am not having the best luck in the world, I can tell you that. I'm almost done with season 2. I'm actually almost done with season 2. So I'm on episode 7. I want to talk about something, and I don't know if it's going to push out on TikTok or not. I have not been having well, I mean, it's the same place that season 1 was. It's on Showtime, where season 1 is, and then season 3 is there. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm on episode 7. So, all right, so hi, everybody. I'm hoping that it goes out on TikTok because there's something I want to talk about, but I don't know if it's going to work. I've not been having the best luck on TikTok with it going out because there's something I want to say. Thanks, Amber. I appreciate you. You're still on season 1. That's nice. Hopefully it goes out here. I know that it is 4:30 and I'm not normally live at this time, and I plan on taking Sissy to the park here shortly, but I do want to say I wanted to go live real quick. And talk to you guys for at least a few minutes anyways. I'm on your TikTok. Okay, well, that's good. I see you, so that's good. So I just wanted to go live real quick. I just put up a video, and I would like you guys to watch it. I would like you guys to watch it if you can. I am extremely agitated. And I don't care the shitstorm that it's going to start. I don't care if people are going to come into the comments being whatever. It is what it is. I don't care. If you want to back people that are going to question mental diagnostics, do me a favor and just stay the hell away from me. How about we do that? How about you guys just stay the hell away from me? Because obviously you guys are not my people. It's that simple. Oh, well, the video is going to be going up on YouTube as well. Because one of the people is primarily on YouTube. It's real simple. Anybody who wants to put a shitty comment on that video is just going to be blocked, period. Because those people are not my people, period. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And the fact that the people that are on this panel that are questioning and bringing up mental health, number one, I'm trying not to get all over the place. It's kind of hard. Okay, so I'm not going to play the clip. The clip is in the video because unlike some people, I'm not going to use somebody else's content on my stuff. Okay? As much as I would love to, you can watch the video. You can see the video there. If you happen to see that video live, this live is not going to be for you, and you can kick rocks. So there was a live apparently yesterday, today. I don't know. I just got sent the clip of Becca Scoops, Toddy One Skip, Rez, and whoever else is on the panel. I'm going to assume probably Amy because now that's a whole little group that goes on. Now these people have been going on. These people have been going after Fancy for a while, and apparently now I'm in their sights because Rez and Amy are acting like some type of a victim because I offered up the fact that I helped to get Rez's TikTok down. Okay, the reason why I did that is because for a year, this girl who I do not know started off on Reddit and was putting up all sorts of stuff. I still have all of the fucking screenshots in my screenshots and put up false videos while she was stalking my mother-in-law's Facebook, my husband's Facebook, putting out all sorts of fucking lies about me. I don't know. This girl asked for my hand. She found me and decided to run all sorts of Reddits about me. I don't know her ass from nobody. And she's going to sit here and act like a victim because a bunch of people got tired of what she was doing. Please tell me that YouTube did not just freak out. Hold on. Because if so, I'm going to have to restart it. Because is YouTube good? Is YouTube good? Because I'm not going to do this twice. So hold on. YouTube's good. Okay. All right. So this person, I don't know, asked from hand. And so they decided to come at me and put up all of these fucking lies. Now you can erase the videos all you want. It doesn't matter. I still screen grabbed them before they went down. Okay. And Amy, who I did not know asked for my hand, decided that she also was going to go on Reddit and say a bunch of stuff. And now she's a victim. So Amy and Rez have been going on to Toddy One Skip's YouTube, telling them all sorts of stuff while Toddy is too fucking stupid to actually do any type of work to realize that she's being played, even though she has been sent a ton of information proving that Rez and Amy have done nothing but stalk and dox people for the past year. Anybody who crosses them happens to be on their list. Okay. Now, if you guys remember, besides the fact of whatever, she also, she won't do anybody's side of the story. So instead, what she's doing is she's opening up panels for Becca and Rez and Amy to come on her stuff while using my content to dissect me. Okay, but here's today's dissection, or today or yesterday's dissection, and I want you guys to understand something. If we're going to have dissect somebody's mental illnesses, again, I want to reiterate, if you back somebody who is going to question mental diagnostics and ask, okay, I'm getting so far ahead of myself. In the video, which you guys are going to have to watch on TikTok, it will be up on YouTube. They thought it was perfectly acceptable. Actually, it's not going to go up on YouTube. It's just going to stay on TikTok. It's going to stay on TikTok. Okay? So, Toddy thought it was perfectly acceptable to ask about my employment history for the past 10 years. Like it was any of her fucking concern. Now, I have been more than forthcoming about my particular issues, about the fact that, and I love this. I love this for people. People are like, oh, she's disabled. I'm disabled. I can work. Disabled by the government is not disabled by your doctor. Okay? I am unable to work. I have attempted to work because of people like this giving me pressure, making me feel like shit about the fact that I'm some dredge on fucking society because I'm disabled and have been for over 25 years. Over 25 years. But for some reason, you feel like you are perfectly acceptable to ask where I've worked for the past 10 years. Or my accomplishments, like you're Elon Musk. Okay? So let me tell you my accomplishments. I graduated at the top of my class, highest GPA in my fucking college. Did I do anything with it? No, I did not. No, I did not. Wasn't exactly the best place to live to do anything with it. Not that it's any of your concern, but yes, I did. Okay? As for where I have worked, not totally your concern. And I don't know where it's relevant in anything else. I didn't know that I had to give a resume to be a content creator on the internet. So I would love to know where the hell you get off questioning my mental diagnostics, where the hell you get off questioning where the hell I have worked. For what? A 10-year resume. You want to know a 10-year resume? I can be smart and be disabled. Exactly. The fact that Becca Scoops got on a panel. Becca Scoops got on a panel and said, oh, well, not to say anything about people with borderline personality disorder. What are you doing then? Are you not talking about borderline personality disorder when you're like, well, people with borderline, I'm not saying anything. You are, though. You are. So, by the way, Rez, when you wanted to run down the list of my diagnoses, let's make sure we get them correct. Because you wanted to point out that I have borderline personality disorder, ADHD, and autism. Guess what? You missed a few. I'm also bipolar 1. I also have OCD. And I have horrible generalized anxiety disorder. all of which I have had for a long time in my life, way before I met you, and about the time that I got married to my husband. Okay? If we're going to do that, because here's the deal, you're not going to shame me because of my mental diagnostics that I did not ask for. I did not ask for any of this shit. I did not ask to have panic attacks every day. I did not ask to be where I am today. But you guys think it's perfectly acceptable to ask where I have worked, being disabled, bona fide disabled, letter from the government, whole nine. You guys think it's acceptable to question my mental diagnostics that I never asked for. But if we're going to go there, Becca, your little psych nurse bullshit, you were a goddamn cardiac nurse, okay, whose license was revoked because you decided that you were going to prescribe pills to yourself or others, I don't know, and your license was revoked. So if you want to ask my accomplishments and you want to question my mental diagnostics, maybe you need to take a look in the goddamn mirror. Because while you've been running around telling everybody you're a psych nurse, diagnosing everybody on the fucking planet, you are nothing but a nurse who's had your license revoked. So where the hell do you get off trying to diagnose me? And Rez, if you're going to try to sit there and write down all of my diagnostics, you fucking crazy bitch who has been stalking me for a year, get them right. Get all of them. You have written down. You have videotaped my lives. You have stalked my mother's fucking Facebook profile. You have stalked my husband's profile. You have put out that my husband has touched my daughter with no proof. You have put out that I lost my foster license that I canceled. You have stalked me for a fucking year. And Amy, who has done the same thing, while you guys go on a panel together and act like I'm some sack of shit because I got your fucking TikToks yanked. I got your TikToks yanked because you literally have been stalking me. Yeah, get me for harassment, you stupid fucking bitch. I'm still on YouTube. Ryan Lee TM on YouTube. It's going to go on there. I don't really care. Resident Midnight also put out Pink Sand's full name on a gravestone. Do we want to talk about that? Do we want to talk about the fact that she put her government name on a fucking gravestone? Is that okay? Is that acceptable? While you're questioning why I'm a sack of shit human being and questioning my mental diagnostics or my employment history, let's talk about the fact that you put somebody's government name on a gravestone. That you made up that she had a P3 deal in her family, that my husband did things to my daughter with no proof. No proof. You just wanted to put it out there because that's what you do, because you are a stalking crazy bitch. I have stayed away from you. I have kept my mouth shut, and it still doesn't matter. It still doesn't matter because right now, today or yesterday, I was on a panel being questioned about where I've worked, my mental diagnostics, and my accomplishments. What the fuck are your accomplishments? Sitting on fucking live, stealing people's content, questioning people's diagnostics? That's your accomplishments? That's your accomplishments. What, she's still live right now? Perfect. And you people back these people. You people back these people. You sit here and sing Becca Scoop's fucking praises. Well, guess what? Now she's questioning people's mental diagnostics. And by the way, why don't you go to Exposing Becca Scoops on TikTok and see her rant about gay people and see her back a person who literally was putting down people of color. Why don't you go look at that? Because I found that the other day. Go listen to her rant about gay people and how they don't deserve to be married. Go listen to her talk about how following some crazy woman who burned a Quran with bacon in it, or the fact that she was on a podcast with go look, go there and go educate yourself on a person who just questioned my mental diagnostics when it was none of her business and none of her concern. She wants all of everything taken off of her because people are looking at her now. But you want to know the kicker about it all? People are so pissed that people are looking into Becca. Where the hell was that when y'all were going after Fancy for the past year? When y'all thought it was funny as fuck to put her mugshot up? When you guys were thinking it was so funny to go after Fancy? Where's that with Becca? Where's that with Becca? I would love to know. Because this person has been running around acting like they've been a nurse when their license was revoked for giving themselves pharmaceuticals. Good kinds of pharmaceuticals, by the way. Go read the court document. Go read the court document. When she got her license revoked. But yet she still said she's a fucking nurse and we're all supposed to bow down and kiss her ass while you guys are running after Fancy the whole fucking time. But when you go after somebody you guys like, suddenly it's bad and it's wrong. Meanwhile, you all can't find shit on me, so you're going to make shit up. You're going to make up that my husband did shit because you can't find shit on me because I don't have a record. I've not been arrested. I've not had any of the shit done that y'all want to say happened. You can't find shit on me. I didn't write fake prescriptions. I didn't talk about the fact that I met my girlfriend or my wife while I was a fucking person at a prison, and after they looked good at 12 years old, I said, that's who I was gonna marry, Toddy. That's right on your fucking YouTube. That you worked at the prison, and you got something for a girl who was at the prison, and she looked 12. And I thought to myself, I'm gonna marry that girl one day. But you're gonna look at me. You're going to look at me. You're going to question me. We got somebody who wants to marry somebody that they are in charge of who looks 12. They want to go after me when they were writing fake prescriptions and got their license revoked. But you want to go after me because I'm a piece of shit human being. Guess what, bitch? I ain't done none of the shit that y'all have ever said. My husband's never done any of the shit that y'all ever said. Y'all have to make shit up. Y'all have to make shit up for me. Because you're so busy with the skeletons in your closet that you don't want people looking your way. You don't want people looking your way. So you're going to go red herring, point here, look at smoke and mirrors, look here, don't look at me, don't look at me. By the way, Toddy, I would love to know, where's that investigation you told everybody about? Where's that investigation you told everybody about? That you turned all this stuff in for Fancy and you were going to bring me into it over emails I didn't even know existed 6 years ago because I wasn't even in this 6 years ago, but you were going to go after everybody. There was going to be a big investigation. Where is that? Where is that? Just so I know. Where is it? But in the meantime, you guys can get on here and spew hate about LGBTQ. You can get on here and ask for my fucking credentials. I'm not the one pretending to be a nurse. Ask for my credentials. Ask where I've worked. Ask what my accomplishments are. Elon Musk. My accomplishments aren't what you do. My accomplishments aren't looking at somebody who looks 12 and deciding I want to marry him. My accomplishments aren't writing fake prescriptions and getting my nurse's license revoked. My accomplishments aren't stalking somebody for a year and putting out a bunch of shit that they have to make up. Those aren't my accomplishments. That's that panel's accomplishments. You can go look at the video on TikTok. Ryan Lee TM on my TikTok. Go watch the video. Go watch the video. Because that's what you guys back. That's what you think's okay. Because you back those people. So, do me a favor. And if you back those people, block me. Block me. Because you're obviously not the type of people that I want around. I have literally tried to stay my nose and my face out of this fucking shit. And then I get sent a video of this. It's none of your business where I've worked. It's none of your business about my mental diagnostics that I am free and full. I have given full transparency of my mental diagnostics because I'm not ashamed of them because I didn't ask for them. But if y'all are going to shame mental health while claiming to be a psych nurse, are you so for real right now? You claimed to work in the fucking psych profession and you're going to question somebody's mental diagnostics and then say, well, there's nothing wrong with people who have borderline. Damn straight. Damn straight. But I want to know what the relevance was of you asking about it. I want to know what the relevance was, why my mental diagnostics are being brought into discussion, into question. And where you think you have the audacity that you're going to what? Diagnose me? Well, she says she's autistic, but I don't know. You're right, you don't know because you're not here. You see me an hour a day, 3 days a week. You don't know me. You don't know my life. You don't know what I go through. You don't know the panic attacks I have. You don't know shit. You know nothing. You look into my life for an hour or two, a couple times a week, and you think you have the power to diagnose shit about me. Autism is a spectrum. That's a weird thing to say about people who have ASD. I know, right? I know, right? It's a fucking spectrum. I'm sorry that I didn't go kill somebody's mom for it. It's a spectrum. And if you knew me, you know. But you know what happens on social media? You know what happens with content creators? We put on a great big smile and we give you guys exactly what you want. And we're not always 100% ourselves because of people like this. Because when you cry or you're vulnerable, you're victim. You're a victim and you're bullshit and everything else. You can't be yourself. I can't come on here and do whatever because then I'm judged. So you get on here and you smile. You fake it till you fucking make it. Because that's what's expected from content creators. Yes, I am yelling at a screen right now. And if you don't like it, kick rocks. I'm putting myself out there. What I'm not doing by putting myself out there is saying, you know what? You're allowed all of my medical. You're allowed all of my medical. And you're allowed my entire employment history. Putting yourself out as a content creator does not give free license and free reign for you to know everything about me. I will unblock Aubrey after this live. I don't know how to do it right now. If somebody can get in there and try to unblock Aubrey, that would be great. By the way, any moderators I have in here, normally I don't say this. Any moderators I have, just kick the people that are being assholes. Don't mute them, just kick them. Just kick them. Being a content creator does not give free license for you guys to sit here and say, think you know me. Think that you are entitled to my fucking work history. Think that you are entitled to question my diagnostics. Period. It's not your business. And to think that you're going to drag me over my mental illnesses while claiming to be a psych nurse whose license was revoked, while everybody sits behind you and kisses your ass and says, well, just because it's revoked, she still has all the knowledge. She hasn't been doing continuing education for the past 25 years. She does not have all the knowledge. By the way, she also wasn't a psych nurse, as far as I'm aware, because on her own document that you can see on Exposing Becca Scoops on TikTok, she said she was a cardiac nurse. A cardiac nurse by her own admission. But she's going to get on a panel and question my psych diagnostic? And exactly, it keeps those who have mental health, the stereotype BS, to try to sit there and not want to talk about it. Because when you do talk about it, you're questioned, you're blamed. I have been transparent for 4 years on social media with my mental illnesses because guess what? I want to be there for people. And if that means that I'm going to put myself out there and talk about my mental diagnostics, you know what? I do open that door. What I don't open that door for is to be questioned about it. Do you think that I would make that shit up so I could be questioned? So that I could be looked down on? Because last I checked, that's not exactly a great thing to go about. If I wanted views and clicks and you guys to love me for who I am, I'd tell you that I won the lottery. I'd tell you that I worked with Britney Spears. What I wouldn't do is give you a list of mental diagnostics you could rake me over coals with and question. And the fact that you're going to look down on it when somebody is being transparent is absolutely abhorrent. And then in the same sentence to say, and do all those diagnostics give you a reason to be a sack of shit? The only sacks of shit I see is on that panel questioning somebody's mental diagnostics to begin with. To begin with. So go watch the video on Ryan Lee TM on TikTok. Go see exactly what it is you are backing. Don't bother with shitty comments down there because they're just going to be blocked. It's just going to be blocked. If you guys want to get behind people who are going to shame mental illness, who think they are entitled to my work history while getting revoked from their job, you have lost your mind. You have lost your mind. I don't even understand it. And the craziest thing is, I've been taking a pretty big breather from social media, and I have made a point to stay in my lane. And even when you stay in your lane, you are still the topic of lives, stealing my content. And you guys wonder why you are getting copyrighted constantly. Morbid and Toddy and everybody else, you wonder why you're being copyrighted? Stop stealing our fucking content. Get your own. The fact that you have to steal our content just so you can get clicks and views is disgusting. Get your own content. And then you guys want to throw some bullshit. Well, you know, Ryan's mad. Ryan's yelling. Ryan has put up with this shit forever and ever. I have been stalked. My mother-in-law's Facebook has been gone through. My husband's Facebook has been gone through. Why? For what? And in the meantime, I'm the bad guy because I got them off of TikTok after they put somebody's legal name on a gravestone. On a gravestone. But I'm the bad guy. I'm the sack of shit. Get off the internet. Fuck you. Anyway, Ryan Lee TM on YouTube, because if I get kicked, I'm still going to be over there. You guys push buttons and push buttons and push buttons. I can't get off the app because guess what? I'm a content creator. I'm paid for this shit. I'm paid to be fucking provoked. I'm paid for this shit. That's the kicker. I have to put up with this shit. So I do. I sit there. I stay in my lane. I'm quiet. I have lives talking about myself. We're talking about current events. And then I'm sent this bullshit of people questioning my mental diagnostics like it's some fucking fame grab. You think there's clout with mental illness? Do you think there is clout with mental illness because all you ever is judged? All you ever are is judged with mental illness. You think that there's clout? Do you think I like this shit? No. I don't like the constant panic attacks. I don't like the fact that for 2 years I've had to take I've been on anxiety medicine for 25 years, and for 2 years I've taken it probably 10 times in 2 years. Probably 10 times in 2 years. And you know what? I'm taking it every day now. Every day. Every day. You missed that diagnostic, Rez. You forgot my generalized anxiety disorder. Would you like to see my pill container? The 10 pills I take every day just so I can function and not stick a gun in my mouth? Would you like to see my pill container? Because that's what happens. I take medication so I can feel better, so I can function and be a normal human being and not scream at the fucking cameras. But you guys want to question that. And you want to make me feel like shit. Well, I have been transparent and open. My inbox has been open. I've had hundreds, probably in 4 years, probably thousands of people reach out to me and tell me how my openness and my transparency has helped them. And that's why I do it, is to help other people, to make people feel not alone. And how many people have messaged me that because of me, they don't feel alone? I put myself out there on a daily basis, and now I'm being questioned by people with absolutely no diagnostic ability. Being asked where I've worked for 10 years like it's any of your business or concern. It's not your business. It's not your concern. I'm not on here faking my credentials. I'm not on here faking my credentials. Go ask Becca where she's worked for 10 years. Ask her about her credentials, because she's on here pretending to be a nurse. And you guys say, oh, well, she was a nurse. She was. I was a pizza maker. I was a cashier. But you know what I'm not right now? A pizza maker and a cashier, because I no longer work there anymore. Just because you was doesn't mean you get to tell people you are now. You were. And don't tell people you're a former. Tell them the truth. Tell them what they need to know. Because if we're going to do credentials, then we need to do credentials. And you need to tell people that your license was revoked for giving yourself and or others medication. You need to tell people that. You need to be transparent, like I've been. You need to be transparent. Stop threatening to unalive myself and blaming it on others. I didn't threaten to. I said I take medication so that I don't get there. Thank you for your listening comprehension. I appreciate you. And if I did, it wouldn't be because of others. It'd be because of me. Now, that being said, people can push people to a limit. You see my limit, my red face, my yelling, my screaming. It's called a limit. And all it takes is one bad day, and that limit is pushed, and somebody does something stupid and very permanent. Now, that won't be me. That won't be me. I will never allow people on here to do that to me. Okay? I won't. But what I'm also not going to allow is people to do that type of shit and not be called out for it. If you're going to do that type of shit, if you're going to question people's shit, you are a sack of shit human being. And if you follow those people, and if you comment on that video, I'm just going to block you, because the trash can take itself out that way. I'm great, Alex. I'm great. You know why? You want to know why I'm great in all this? You want to know why this red face is great? Why this screaming person is great? Because I have value and I have worth regardless of my mental illness. Maybe because of it. Because it's made me resilient and it's made me a fighter. I'm a good person because of, or in relevance of, my mental illness that you want to shame me for, that I didn't ask for, that I take medication for to function. So I'm good. This isn't about me feeling bad about myself. I don't feel bad that I have mental illness. I don't. Didn't ask for it. I don't feel bad for it. Not going to make apologies for it. Not going to make excuses for it. I'm just going to call out the people that want to be assholes. So if you follow Toddy One Skip, if you follow Becca Scoops, know that those are the type of people that you're following. Just so you know, it was a public service announcement, really. And if you don't believe me, go to Exposing Becca Scoops. Go see the type of person you're following. Go see the type of person you're following. And if you've missed this live, you can find it on Ryan Lee TM on YouTube and see all of everything that has happened. Because you know what I'm going to do today after I've gotten all of this out? And go watch my video on Ryan Lee TM on TikTok. and watch my live in its entirety on Ryan Lee TM on YouTube. Go give me a follow. Go give somebody who is not like them a follow. Because you guys want to give a platform to these type of people. Why don't you give a platform to people like me? And if you don't want to, that's fine too. That's fine too. You don't have to. I'm yelling at people that are asking how I'm doing. No, I'm yelling at the people that deserve it. And I'm yelling at the people that condone it. I am not yelling at the people who are being genuine and kind. It's on TikTok. It's on TikTok. Found it the other day. No. So the people who are understanding and know what I'm going through and going through it themselves, I'm not yelling at them. I'm yelling at the people that give these people a platform that condone this stuff. Period. Because if you condone it, then you are it. If you condone those people and you give them a platform, you might as well just sit down at the table with them. You're a sympathizer. Silence is violence, and it's also compliance. Period. You follow those people, you are those people. Period. She can't renew her license. It's revoked. Seems the gaslighting is real in my TikTok comments. I know, right? I know, right? Calling out people who want to be assholes will take all day. It's a big list. Absolutely. I agree with that full-heartedly. Right now, I'm just talking about the people that were on this panel that think it's perfectly acceptable to do what they do. Go clean your room. Somebody wanted me to yell at them to clean their room. Look, I'm sorry that I got on here and I got a little wild, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I got on here and I yelled and I screamed, but guess what? I needed to get it out of my system. I needed to get it out of my system. And I got it out of my system. I got my video out of my system. I got this out of my system. And hopefully, after I've done all this and got it out of my system, I won't have to do it again. Because guess what? It doesn't need to be bared repeating. It is on Ryan Lee Tam on YouTube in posterity. And I don't need to do this again, hopefully. Hopefully, I don't need to do this again. I do feel better now. Thank you. I do feel better. I'm not sorry. I'm sorry for yelling. I'm not sorry for what I said. I'm sorry for yelling. Unfortunately, it's the Irish in me. It's the Irish in me, okay? I yell, I scream, unfortunately. It doesn't happen all that often. I haven't yelled on a TikTok or a YouTube in months. But today was the day. And after this, I'm going to go to the park with my fucking dog because it's going to be 49 degrees tomorrow and today's the last nice day. I'm going to go to the park with my dog and enjoy the sun is what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Go check my latest video on Ryan Lee TM. And by the way, if you follow those people, do me a favor and just block me. Just block me. I'm Irish and German, so I got yelling in me. Toddy doesn't have a TikTok that I'm aware of. And Becca Scoops does. I think it's Becca Scoops, literally. I don't know. And Rez doesn't have a TikTok platform because she gets taken down constantly for doing things like putting somebody's legal name on a gravestone. Or putting out things that, like, my husband touched my kid with absolutely no proof. Yeah. So she gets her shit taken down. Toddy has a TikTok? Perfect. Didn't know that. Don't care. Yeah. But Rez is the victim. I ran her off the internet. But she's all over on YouTube running her fucking cocksucker. What content is... Oh! She had me up on her. She had just go watch Ryan Lee TM on TikTok and you can see my big bulbous head on her live. You can go see it. It's right there. That's okay, Amber. Go ahead. Absolutely, Allie. I appreciate you. If you follow these people, just block me. If You are allowing people to go real world. You are the problem. You are the problem. Period. Planty, it never stops. It never stops. Now she's giving out my mental diagnostics. You missed some. Because I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. You're not going to make me feel ashamed for having mental illness. I've dealt with it my whole life. You're not going to make me feel ashamed. But you're also not going to question me. Lord knows I'm not doing this shit for clout and views. Being harassed. There's a lot of other things that I could do for clout and views. Talking about my mental illness is not one of them. And if you want to put down people with mental illness, this is not where you need to be. You don't need to be in my lives. You don't need to be on my content. Just block me. Period. If you don't want somebody, there we go. I got banned. I got banned for hate speech and hateful behaviors, calling people out. I'm going to try to appeal it, but I ain't going to get it. I yelled a lot. There it is. There it is. Hate speech and hateful behaviors for calling people out on their bullshit. Calling people out on their bullshit. I can smoke now. Fuck it. I said what I had to say. I'm lucky I didn't stroke out. I'm lucky I didn't stroke out. I got red. I saw me. I was red. I am feeling better. I am feeling cleansed. I am feeling cleansed. I'm feeling cleansed. I can breathe. Oh, look at all the people that came over. I appreciate all you guys from TikTok. Look, you don't need to stick around. I'm done yelling. I'm done yelling. I said what I had to say. And honestly, look, I've tried to stay in my own lane. I've tried to stay out of the drama. I've tried to just walk away from these people. And it just doesn't. I got banned for hate speech and hateful behaviors. And by the way, nobody yell at anybody in the comments. There's people in here that don't get along. I appreciate you, Midnight Paper Trails. There's people in here that don't get along. Okay. There's just not. There's just don't be hateful in my comments. I'm not morbid. I don't allow Wild West in my comments. Unfortunately, I was not watching the comments. I was too busy screaming at TikTok. I was not watching the comments. I am not morbid. I don't allow that crap in my comments. Okay. Just please don't. All right. Hey, look, Fancy, don't go after Bubbles. Okay. Don't be fighting in my comments. Okay. Just don't. Please. It's bad enough. Everybody doing all this stuff. I don't want the Wild West in my comments. I don't. I'm not morbid. I'm not allowing people to go after people in my comments. Please don't do that. In general. Just in general. Please don't. I don't want to fight with people in my comments. You guys are here, and I don't want you fighting with each other. There's been too much fighting in general. There's been too much fighting among creators. There's been too much fighting with people who back creators. There's too much fighting in general. Yes, people associate me with Fancy entirely too much. We are separate people. There's things that I do that she doesn't agree with. There's things that she does that I don't agree with. We are separate people. Stop. Yes, Fancy's in the comments right now. But we are not the same person. And every time somebody goes after her, they go after me. Because I simply exist in the same time frame she does. We are not the same person. There's things that she does that I don't agree with. There's things that I do that she doesn't agree with. We are not the same person. Okay, we're just not. But what is disgusting to me is everybody's going to sit here and back Becca and say that nobody should look into Becca's past when you guys have done this to Fancy for over a year. You guys thought it was funny. You wanted to post her mugshots. You wanted to ream her across coals. You wanted to question her credentials and her jobs. You wanted to question her veteran services, whatever. You guys want to do this to her 24/7, but the minute you do it to somebody else, it's a bad thing. If we're going, what we should do in general is not look into people's past, not look into people's present, and just enjoy the content creator they are, and not bring their husbands, their children, their job, their mental diagnostics, their past, their present, their arrest history, whatever. One thing that gets lost in all of this, what gets lost is content creators are people, and the things that you guys do to us is not okay. Okay, you say, well, you put yourself out there. Okay, I also go to Walmart to shop. Does that mean you get to come up to me and ask where I work and what my mental diagnosis are because I went out to shop? Did I put myself out in public that it's suddenly your opinion that you can do whatever you want? If you were sitting at the table next to me when I'm at dinner, do you get to ask me those questions? No, you don't. Wouldn't that stand for Becca as well? Yes, it would stand for everybody. Yeah, but my problem is this. Now it has started. Now it has started. You guys have been looking into Fancy for a year, and that was okay, and that was acceptable. And she's got 20 fucking TikToks with a bunch of snotty names on them. You guys have posted her mugshots everywhere, and now that somebody's doing it to somebody else, now it's bad. It was bad before. It was bad before. It was not okay before. Fucking quit. Just stop. And in the worst case scenario, there's people making up shit for people that they can't, that they don't. Time to cry. She found out she's a felon. She didn't even know she was a felon, but she's a felon. Pink Sands found out she has somebody in her family who's a pedo that she's never met because she's not related to him. I found out that I lost my foster license that I closed during COVID. I found out that my husband did things to my daughter. You don't think he'd have a record for that? Come on. It's bad enough when you guys go deep diving into people's past, but now you're just going to make shit up because I don't have an arrest record? Because I don't lie about my credentials? I have been nothing but forthcoming and completely transparent. I know you guys love that word, transparent. I have been completely an open book for 4 years. I have put my struggles out on TikTok, everything from my grandson being removed for foster care because of my kid's arrest for wanting me dead and abuse, my mental illness. I've played out in real time on TikTok for 4 years. Completely open book. Been judged for it as long as the day is long. Wrong mod. What it boils down to in the end is stop equating me with people. Well, you know what? Let's be fair. Let's be fair before you guys say I'm a hypocrite. Let's be fair. You guys are going to equate me with Fancy because, like I said, I'm going to equate you with people that you are with. Here's my thing. Other than Fancy screaming at people, because she does. Fancy screams. That's what she does. She does what I did just now. She screams. Okay. What has she done else wrong? What else has she done so horrifically wrong, so immorally wrong, so awfully wrong? Because I'm not seeing it. I see that she does not, she does. She yells, she screams, she yells at people. She does. And I've gotten on her about it because I don't agree with it. But for the most part, she has stayed in her lane. Has she done things that I don't agree with? Yes. Have I spoken to her about them? Yes. Have I done things that I shouldn't have done in the past? Yes. There's things that I've done that I shouldn't have done. Looking back now, shouldn't have done. But somewhere it needs to stop. And I stopped doing things I shouldn't be doing months ago. Months ago. Because it wasn't necessarily right. But I don't get that same respect when I keep people's names out of my mouth. It just keeps going. When you realize you've done something wrong and you try to move on from it and you try to say, you know what, I've done things that are wrong. I've done things that are wrong. And I'm not going to do them anymore. And you try to move on and you try to be a better person and you realize that the things you've done in the past are not acceptable. And you're still raked over coals, even when you try to be a better person. But the problem is these people are not being better person. Okay, this is not going to be a fucking bash fancy in my comments. Did you guys not understand a minute ago? You're not going to argue with each other. You're not going to bash somebody in my comments. If you guys have a problem with Fancy, don't watch her. If you have a problem with me, don't watch me. It's not hard. It's not an issue. Okay, I did ask and now I'm done asking. Okay. She is condescending. She does yell. Those are her faux pas. I did not give out your phone number. I blocked it. And it just said Kara. It did not have your last name. And I blocked the phone number. I'm not an asshole. Okay. I'm not an asshole. I made sure my head was there. Your number wasn't out. Your last name wasn't there. Just your first name. Did it show? Seriously? If it did, I am so sorry. I could have swore I had my head blocked. Are you serious? I am so sorry. Oh my God. Well, it's like a burner phone anyways. Like you can't find it anywhere. I am so sorry. I could have swore that I did. That's okay, Mac. That's okay. I don't even know your address. Boston? Oh, okay. Well, Bunny, if that happened and my head was not in the way, I am sorry. I am 1,000% sorry. I could have swore that my head was in the way. I was just proving a point that somebody did not tell me who you were. I already knew. I am genuinely sorry. Genuinely. I thought that my head was covering it. I should have completely blocked it out in case my head moved. I am genuinely sorry. I did not. I will go back. Can you send me the screenshot so I can see exactly where I fucked up? Seriously. Yeah, somebody said that somebody gave me a screenshot and outed you, and that's not what happened. You know, you would have given me your phone number. I knew this back in wherever. I was just trying to, again, because people want to put out bad information, say this person did not do this. I already knew you. Send me the screenshot so I can see where I fucked up. And I am genuinely sorry. Genuinely. Genuinely. I seriously thought my head was in the way. Now I'm going to go look because I want to see where I fucked up. I would have never done that. I would have never, ever done that. Seriously. I thought my head was blocking it. I am genuinely sorry. I had no idea. I'm going to go back and look because when I watched it, I didn't see it. Did the whole thing show? Or just part of it? Please tell me it was just part of it because I'm really sorry. I will go take the video down. I'll take the video down. I'm sorry. I did not see that. I'll go find it and I'll take the video down. I had no idea. As soon as I get off here, I will take it down. I wish I wish you guys would have been like, hey, her number's on there. I would have taken it down immediately. And I'm very sorry that happened. Stop going after people's husbands who did nothing. Stop going after people's children, even if they're adults that did not ask to be brought into this. Oh my God. I just put it up. It was just, what do you mean for a year? I just put it up like 2 months ago? I just put it up 2 months ago. How could you be getting them for a year? I just put it up 2 months ago. I didn't put it out before then. I forgot I had it. How did somebody get a hold of it? Because it wasn't me. That was 2 months ago? I'm really bad at time. It could be like 2-ish months ago. I don't know. Stop bringing people's mother-in-laws into it. Stop bringing people's husbands into it. Stop bringing people's kids and adult kids, young kids, anybody's kids. Stop bringing their kids into it. Don't post people's jobs. Don't post people's phone numbers. Don't post people's addresses. Stop asking people to give their work history. Stop telling people that you don't believe that they have. Okay. Does it look like I am the pillar of mental health? Does it look like I am the pillar of mental health? Did I make that shit up? Come on. And stop playing victim when you're not. Yes, we all know I am not the pillar of mental health. Obviously, I have the shit I have. There's no need to question it. Jesus Christ, you can't pick up the autism a mile away. I've had people tell me at work. I had a guy that I waited on at work. He asked me about this tattoo, and he thought it was the puzzle pieces. And I said, no, I said, it's not puzzle pieces. It's, it's essentially the LGBTQ flag. I didn't tell him that, but I said, no, it's not puzzle. He goes, I can tell. I've had numerous people do that to me. It's obvious to anybody who has eyes. I can't eat 90% of fucking food because of goddamn texture. I can't be in a room with people because they drive me insane. I can hear the electricity in my stove. I'm overly stimulated constantly. I can't stand the socks on my feet. Those are just the ones that point out something. There's more than that, obviously. I am not good with people. Have you realized? I'm entirely too blunt. I'm entirely too honest. I tell on myself constantly. There's a whole myriad of fucking things that I could tell you about it, but I shouldn't have to prove it. It's not for me to prove. I have it. I have to deal with it every damn day. I have to deal with the fact that I'm so fucking overstimulated that it drives me insane every day. I can't stand. I don't think she's in here anymore, but my friend Wanna Play is in here. She was. I sit in a room. I sit in my chair at night in a dark room. None of your business. There you go. None of your business. She can tell you. I've sent her pictures. I sit in a dark room by myself and sit on my phone because I can't stand listening to music and have lights going at the same time. I'm overstimulated constantly. I don't know how to function with people. I can't give eye contact to save my fucking life. What do you want from me? And now I have to sit here and give you all the things to what? Prove it? Are you so for real right now? And that's the only one you're going to question? It's the in thing to have. Are you so for real right now? Do you think anybody who has any type of mental illness or mental issue wants it? It's the in thing to have. That's what they basically said. That's the in thing to have. Nobody wants it. I am stuck eating the same 5 foods every damn day out of my special bowl. Hold on. Here's my special bowl. I've had it my whole life. My special bowl. Okay? I have to have this bowl for everything. Okay? Here's my special bowl. Okay? Drives me nuts when it's not clean. It's a great great everything bowl. I use it for everything. I eat the same fucking foods. I live vicariously through Gordon Ramsay, watching him cook foods I know I will never eat because I can't stand the textures of shit. You guys shamed me into not even taking my ADHD meds because as soon as you guys found out I had it, you told me I abused it. Guess what? You hear how many's in there? This is from 4 months ago because I don't take it. I don't take it. Instead, I sit here and I be overstimulated 24 fucking 7. 24 fucking 7. I don't take it. Number one, can't afford it. Number two, I shouldn't take it. I don't need it. It's a cool diagnostic. Okay. Yeah, small spoons only. Absolutely, small spoons only. Certain cups, certain bowls, small spoons only. Can't stand the little things on my socks. Can't stand being too hot. Can't stand being too cold. Can't stand being in a room with more than 2 people. Can't stand when people talk. Can't stand whistling. You guys heard me yell at my husband for whistling? Can't stand that noise. Can't stand that. Can't stand that. The water that trickles through these fucking fish tanks. Can't stand listening to my dogs bark 24 fucking 7. I sit in my room. How would they know what I take? Because I'm an open book. I am supposed to take Adderall. It's right here. This whole full fucking bottle. I'm supposed to take Adderall. And I was very transparent about it. Very transparent about it. And within 3 days, I was abusing it, supposedly. No, instead my mind is playing mashups 24 fucking 7. I end up overthinking until I give myself a panic attack, to which I then have to take anxiety medication because now I'm having a panic attack over the shit that is plowing through my fucking head because I hyperfixate because I don't take those meds. I don't drink. I don't do anything illegal. I wish I did at this point. I've done nothing for 4 years. Then I've done nothing for years but be transparent. My husband whistles 24 fucking 7. And it makes me want to rip his head off. You want to know another thing that drives me crazy? Oh, I don't even have them. Oh, wait. Maybe I do. Do I? This. He does this. My husband has ADHD that he can't medicate. So he does this. And you want to know what I want to do? You want to know how bad? He can literally just sit in his chair, and if his leg is bouncing too much, I lose it. If he moves, he plays with his ring, and I catch it out of the corner of my eye. It drives me crazy. Stop! I don't owe anybody anything. I have been forthcoming because that's me. Because I'm too truthful and I'm too whatever. And I keep getting told that I'm a liar and I'm this and I'm that. And that's, let me tell you something. I have numerous types of OCD. Okay. I had germ OCD so bad before my hysterectomy that I couldn't touch anything. I couldn't touch anything that somebody else touched. I had antibacterial in every fucking room. And luckily, when I got my hysterectomy, most of it went away. But you know what didn't? Do you know if I can't get words out, if I can't say what I want to say, he always interrupts me. I feel it right here. And I have to say it. I have to say it because I can feel it right here. And I tell myself constantly, I always have. It's been a great thing in our marriage. I tell myself constantly. Did it with my mom, did it with him. I can't do anything because I tell myself constantly. I take medication. Just stop with the online stuff. I tried. I've tried staying in my own lane. It doesn't work. You want me to get off? This is my job. You know, you wanted my resume. This is my job. I get paid for this. This is my job, and you guys are fucking with it by asking me a bunch of shit that is none of your business. Counseling doesn't work, by the way. I was in trauma therapy. They tried to give me EDMR. I freaked out. Therapy doesn't work for me because I get there and I don't know what to talk about. Why are you here? Aren't you working? This is not the look, my crash out. I did not need you here for my crash out because more than likely after my crash out, you're going to come home and yell at me for crashing out on here. Let's be real. You're probably going to yell at me for crashing out. This is not the live I wanted you to be in. Trust me. But one thing that irritates the shit out of me is people that have been going after me because of my mental illness or my disabilities. They're real, and I don't want them. I don't like the fact that I can't contribute to my household the way I would love to. That when we have money problems, I can't just go get a job and make it all right again. It makes you feel like shit when you can't work and you can't contribute and you can't help in any way that fucking matters. It makes you feel like shit. It makes you feel like your self-worth is in the trash. It makes you feel awful. And instead, what I do is I go and I try to get jobs that I fail at miserably and I have to quit in 3 months because of my, say it with me, disabilities. Yes, I'm constantly overstimulated. I'm so overstimulated all the time. It's so bad. Bullshit. Send it to me. Send it to my Discord. I think it's Ryan Lee TM. Send it to me. Show me. By the way, I can tell if it's a fake screenshot. Send it to me. Well, let's see what my I think my Discord is Ryan Lee TM. Since you have it, why don't you send it to me? Let's see. Pretty sure it's Ryan Lee TM. Send it to me in Discord. Show me it. Let me guess. You can't find it now? She doesn't talk to Toddy. Now, if she did this in another Discord, for other reasons, I would love to see it. But she doesn't talk to Toddy. So that's not going to work. Exactly. Show me. Here's the deal. I don't take people's word on shit. Period. Because one thing that you guys love to do is spin us all up around each other. You guys love to spin us up and point us at each other and make us all hate each other. That's what you do. You come into my lives and you say, Bree's talking about you, and Bree's not even live. You say, Fancy's doing this about you, but you never actually have the screenshots to prove it. So show me. Yes, that's the last name. Mm-hmm. That's her last name. But that's not going to help because everybody knew that. I need to see the screenshot. The actual whole screenshot. People know that. People have known that. Do I have an email? Send it in Discord. Make one. Do I have an email? Not for you. Fine. I'll unblock you, bunny. You were getting on my nerves. I blocked you. I don't block people very often. Feel accomplished. I don't block people that often. I think you're the first person I've ever blocked on Discord. Congratulations. We've talked about that since 2001. He has a Shelby tattoo on his arm. Do you think you are telling me anything that has not been full whatever? He has a Shelby tattoo on his arm. Come on. You're not giving me anything that is new or relevant. We talked about this a ton on my 100,000 account. She talked about that. You're not helping. Yeah, he's been saying he's going to cover it for years. It's on his arm. There's more, but you won't send it. That's my point. It's always I have it, but I won't send it. Why not? How do I know that you just didn't look all this up yourself? Brez, Amy, anybody else that hates me? All of this stuff was absolute knowledge. Absolute. When Kaylin lived here, her name, we called her Brie. This was not a secret. Not a secret. It's all public knowledge. We've been talking about this shit for years, and you're acting like this is brand new information. It's not brand new information. Is it? No. It's all there. What are you going to tell me next? My name was Stacy? No shit. Stop choking the cat. This is choking the cat. Underneath the arms, it's choking the cat. Are you okay, cat? Are you okay? Are you feeling okay? I feel like you're feeling okay. You feeling good? You sleepy? Look at me, sleepy. He's sleepy. Look at him. He's so sleepy. He's tired. Yep, I'm choking him. Yep. Bookie, you good? I think you're good. You look pretty content to me. Look, I'm not even holding him. He could run away at any minute. But instead he's rubbing. Yep. He's just so upset. So look at him. He's upset. Bookie, you're upset. I'm being so mean to you. Yeah, I know, buddy. I know. Life is hard. Life is hard. The amount of ridiculousness. You wanted to say that hold on. You want to sit here and say that Fancy did it? Prove it. Show me Fancy did it. Make me hate her. Make me hate her. Send it to me. Show me that Fancy did it. And not that you didn't just squirrel away all that information looking at other people's Facebook profiles. Because they're all there. It was all public knowledge. We talked about all of it. We talked about it when Kaylin lived here. We talked about it when Shelby lived here. My husband has a Shelby tattoo on his arm. By the way, you guys want to know a real fun fact about that one? So back when Rez and them were going at it pretty good, do you know that we collected foster girls? There was a Shelby before there was Ember. We collected them all. And nobody understood where Shelby went. But he had a tattoo of Shelby on his arm, and that must have been another foster girl that we stole and put in our basement. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Because you guys can't do the actual work correctly. Ember's name was Shelby until, let's see, we started our TikTok April 23rd of 2021. And she was Shelby until I think right before that. I think it was right in the beginning of April. So we talked about it a lot, actually. I changed mine in March 17th, 2021. And in true fashion, she had to do everything I did. So she wanted to change her name. Cat hair. I'm also allergic to cats. Doesn't stop me. Oh, Jesus God. Took shots for it, though, so it's not as bad as it used to be. Anyway, we talked about it all the time on our TikTok. You know, the one that I bought followers for. The 100,000 because there's no content on it. Because it's all privated, all 1,100 videos. Because I don't want to be reminded of that portion of my life anymore. Especially because about 200-300 of those videos are my grandson. It's my mom's birthday too, April 23rd. I didn't even mean to get it on her birthday. It just kind of happened. Just kind of happened that way. But we had that. That's how we started on TikTok, and it all played out. We started. Ember was about 7 months pregnant, and we showed her pregnancy and everything else. And then we showed my grandson, and then we had the whole thing of when he was in foster care and when he got taken. And when he got taken, I took everything down. Well, your name is pretty accurate, El Stupido. You think you're doing something here? Do you think you're doing something? Other than being pathetic? Are you really doing anything? I'm pretty sure she knows her name. Like I know my name, like Ember knows her name, like Kaylin knows her name. I'm pretty sure we all know. That you, Rez? That's the one who does all the homework. Is that you? Underneath one of your myriad of names? I don't know who you are. I really don't care. Pathetic. Boston, would you like me to remove them? I'll leave it up to you. Would you like me to remove them? They've already done the damage, but would you like me to remove them? I'll remove them if you'd like. He didn't get... Well, he got taken to begin with. He got taken to begin with. But then Ember lost him. Like she always did. She couldn't hack it, and she had to give him up. That's facts. That's too far. Not doing it. Nope. I ain't playing that game. Nope. Ain't playing that game. Nope. Yes, my husband, his name was Andrew, and now it's Jackson. My name was Ryan. It used to be Stacy. Anything else? See, I didn't have to tell you guys any of that. I've always been... How do you think you realized what my name was? Because if you ever Googled Ryan Geyer, it doesn't exist because I changed my name. Ryan Geyer doesn't exist. Background checks and whatever, they don't never catch up. If they caught up by now, I'd be shocked. You found out my name was Stacy because I told you. Because I don't have to hide it. I was Stacy for 30... Fuck, how many years? 38, hold on. Did it in 21. I was Stacy for 39 years. I don't need to hide it. Who is Tony Tennille? You know that because I gave it to you. You know my last name because I gave it to you. There was here. This, move it. Yes, I showed you my bowl. This. karaoke lives? Y'all remember my karaoke lives? This used to hang up over my karaoke lives, right over my TV. Right over my TV. See, established 2005. This used to hang up over my TV. Now it's on top of my snake cage. Giving him a little box. You have it because I gave it to you. Oh, Captain and Tennille. Gotcha. You have it because I gave it to you. If it was that big of a deal, I sure as hell wouldn't have pointed the camera at my TV, where it was above my TV. Come on now. Oh, shit. Ah! This is not new. God damn it, really? This is not news. And now my nose itches. A fucking cat. Not news. I've done shitty things in my life, and I know that. Nobody's innocent, including myself. I've done shitty things. I'm aware. I'm very well aware. But in true fashion, I was pushed there. Not saying it's right. Not saying it's right. But I never gave out any information that wasn't literally pushed into me. People not leaving me alone for months on end. Not saying it's right. But it's the explanation. It's not the excuse, it's the explanation. Anybody that I ever did anything with is because I was not being left alone for months on end. And while they thought it was perfectly acceptable to sit and harass me for months, people lash out eventually. Doesn't make it right, but that's the explanation. Oh. The funny thing is, when I had my allergy test done, the thing I'm most allergic to is cats, but I had 1.5 years of shots. So for the most part, it's not that bad. I'm also allergic to dogs. Fun fact. But like I said, I've had a lot of shots. So it's supposed to be 3 years worth, but I only had 1.5 years. Because you weren't really supposed to, at least then, you weren't really supposed to have them when you were trying to get pregnant. And that was while I was trying to get pregnant. Oh, damn. Seriously. Normally, it doesn't bother me that much. Oof. Maybe because he was like right up in my face. I don't know. Meow. You've done enough damage. You've done enough damage. I'm feeling sneezy because of you. Yeah. Don't rub on me. Watch out. I'm choking you, apparently. I am allergic to dogs. My allergies really aren't that bad. Now, when we moved down here, my husband's allergies went through the roof. He's allergic to everything down here. But my allergies, but he has to take an allergy pill every day. I don't. I very rarely have to. I'm allergic to bullshit. Me too. Me too. Me too. Oh, while I'm at it. Hold on. Cat in a box. Hold on. Where's it at? I used to take Flonase.
It's like it literally pains.
Where's it at? Help me out. I don't know where it is. You've had water all day? I need to drink more water today. I'm hungry though. Oh, this is driving me crazy.
It's like it literally. People want.
Huh? I don't know if I exactly understand your question. If someone made up a narrative about who? Me? I've done it. Not saying it's right, but I've done it. I'm trying to find this bunny and I can't find it. I'm trying. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Did I end up hold on. Did I take it down? Oh, I already took it down.
You sent for me? May I help?
No, that's not it. I can't find it. I can't find it. I was gonna take it down, but I can't find it. Did it just leave? I can't find it. I'm trying. Did I put it? I don't think I put it on the other. I don't think I would have put it on the other account. I don't really talk on the other account. Sorry guys, I'm trying to do the right thing over here and it's not helping me here. No. Not that I'm aware of. Why? What are you asking me? I think you're trying to bait me into something, but I can't figure out what you're trying to bait. So I'm going to need you to be a little bit more clear. If you're going to try to accuse me of something, if that's where you're going with it, I need you to accuse me. That way I can figure out what it is you're trying to say. I'm still not quite understanding what you are saying. So unfortunately, and I'm not trying to play dumb. I literally don't understand. I feel like you're trying to ask me something loaded. I feel like you're trying to ask me something loaded. Like you're trying to dance around something, and I'm not understanding what you're asking me. If I knew the identity of someone and others lied to me for months to try to get a person's identity, would give them their identity to appease the people hounding you for the information? I'm not entirely I don't know. I don't know if it's the way you're wording it. See, here's the thing that my husband does. My husband will say the same thing to me 17 different ways. And it takes time 18 and a different way of phrasing it for me to understand. And he'll say, I said this to you 17 times. Okay, well, in 18, you said a different word, and now it makes sense. I don't know what to tell you. You're going to have to, I don't know, maybe you need to phrase it differently. I'm not sure. I don't know. Dude, I can't find it. This is ridiculous. I know I did it. I'm trying to find it, and I cannot find it. This is so frustrating. This is so frustrating. Look, the only times that I am aware that I ever did that was when people were goading me for months. That I ever did anything publicly. That's the only thing that I can think of. Because if you're trying to get me to be like, oh, blah, 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 the only thing that I can remember that I've ever done is outed Thea and Amy, both who went after me for months on end. Thea went after me for months, and Amy went after me for months. And I gave out their information because they were going after me for months on end, and I'd had enough. Is that right? No. Is it somebody who's had enough of being stalked and harassed and bullied and lost their shit? Yes. So that's the explanation I can give you. Yeah, somebody just messaged me and said, what is Turtle even asking? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not understanding what you're asking me. You're gonna have to give me like a situation. Give me a situation. That might help. Give me like an actual situation. But I'm still not understanding what you're asking me. Like I don't know if it's the way you're phrasing it. Somebody else just messaged me the same thing. They're like, what are they trying to ask? I don't know. If somebody I don't understand what you are asking me, like literally. Me either. Wouldn't surprise me either. I answered it. I actually didn't answer. I didn't answer what you were asking me. Did I ever give out information that I probably shouldn't have because somebody was hounding me because they were hounding me? Yes, I've done that twice. Again, not my finest moment. I did it. There's nothing I can do to take it back. But I was pushed and pushed and pushed. As for somebody else lying to me and giving and trying to get somebody's information, I can't remember any time I've ever done that. Now, if you know something, feel free to say something. Well, that's not what you asked me, though. That's not even close to what you asked me. You said, let's scroll up. That's not what you asked me at all. If I knew the identity of someone and others lied to me for months to try to get a person's identity, which nobody lied to me to try to get a person's identity for months. And I didn't give up an identity to appease anybody. I did what I did because I was pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed by people who were batshit. That had nothing to do with your question. So I don't know how you think that answered anything. That had nothing to do with your question at all. I am very well aware of what I've done in my life. Very well. And yeah, I was pushed to the brink when Thea did it after she called cops at my house. She called cops in my house, decided to take shit real world. So yeah, I said her name. And I can't remember if I said it before or after, before anybody tries to pin that on me. I can't remember if I said it before or after. It might have been before. Might have been before. Maybe. It could have been before. It's possible. But I remember talking about it on YouTube, and I didn't have YouTube until March 9th. And the cops came to my house March 8th. And I remember talking about it on YouTube, I think. And Amy went on and on and on and on and on, and I didn't snap on her for months on end. So those are the only two that I remember that I've ever done that with. And it's because they pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. Again, not saying it's right, not saying I should have, but at that moment, that's what I did. So if that's what you're looking for, that's what I got to give you. See, unlike a lot of people, I can say what I've done. I can say what I've done. Hell, I've even messaged people that have no business with me taking accountability, and I've taken accountability to people. I've taken accountability to people that didn't deserve it in the slightest. In the slightest, did not deserve it. But I felt like it needed to be done. Because that's what was weighing on my heart at the moment. So, I don't know what to tell you. I can tell you that Lord knows people have done enough to me. You know, I can think of a couple people who has files on me that have my address, my phone number, pictures of my car. That's a little weird. Yeah, I mean, after all, somebody doxed my kid. My pseudo kid. Somebody showed his house. You guys forget that? You guys forget when she did that? When she showed his house? You forget that? People forget a lot of stuff. They want to. Here's my biggest problem. And my husband used to say this all the time with Ember before he really realized what was going on. He'd always say, "Why do you give her the reaction?" There wouldn't be a reaction if there wasn't an action first. My reaction to giving those names was based off of the action of what people were doing to me. And people want to blame reactions all the time. Don't give them the reaction. Don't give them the reaction. Don't. Reaction, reaction, reaction. The word re means after. So instead of being concerned about the reactions people give, start questioning the actions that cause the reactions. I wouldn't have to give a shitty reaction if there wasn't something to react to. It's not hard. And I don't understand why people can't grasp that. People give shitty reactions. And then, so there's something called reactive abuse as well, where they end up giving shitty reactions all the time because they don't know any better at that point, because there's always so many actions being fired at them that they eventually blow up with their reactions. And that's happened a lot with me and Ember, because she'd give me so many actions when nobody was around. And then I would give a reaction, especially when my husband was around. But he didn't see what had went on the whole day. The pick, that finally I would react, and it would be left to center. It would be too much. But you didn't see the actions that went on for the first 3 hours before I snapped my lid. You know what I mean? Stop blaming reactions. Start blaming actions. Why are you not folding correctly? There we go. Yeah, that's Crystal. I don't understand that either. The bullied are supposed to be getting offline, but not the actual bullies. That's always strange to me. Well, just get offline if people are bothering you. How about we talk about the people doing the bothering? Why don't they get offline? Why don't they find a hobby? Why don't they do something that's not harassing other people? Why don't we stop the problem where the problem started? And why don't we get the people offline that are being horrible sacks of shit to begin with, and stop telling the people that are simply losing their noodle about being harassed constantly to get offline? Just a thought. I agree with that, 1000%. Let's see. Is my husband still in here? Where's he at? All right. Right. People have a right to be online without being harassed. And more than anything, harass the person that you have an issue with. I don't know why people are bringing in people's kids, people's husbands, people's parents. I don't understand that concept of yelling at people that have nothing to do with anything. Why are you bringing those people in? Why are you following Amy? Why are you following my kid on social media? You wouldn't have known my kid without me. Why are you following my kid on social media? Which that got taken that got taken care of. But why are you following my child on social media? Rez, why are you looking up my husband and my mother-in-law's Facebooks? What does my mother-in-law have to do with a goddamn thing? What I would love to know is, what does my mother-in-law have a goddamn thing to do with what I have to say online? If you want to give some bullshit reason of my husband, well, I don't like your husband. Okay. What does my mother-in-law have to do with anything? I don't understand it.
J husband.
Hey.
Yes, I'm still in here, but I'm driving. I can no longer talk.
I was just looking to see where you were. I just looked on Life 360 to see where you were, to see when I need to leave to the park.
I just left my Lexington.
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
Just got on I-75.
Yeah, I'm gonna take her to the park and run, and then I'm just gonna bring her with me. I'm gonna run into after I pick you up, I gotta run into Walmart for like 5 seconds. I already know where it is and everything.
Okay.
What?
Nothing. I'm gonna come home, get a shower, get in my bathroom, sit in my chair, and play my video game for a while.
I know that. We already talked about that. So I'm trying to make you something, and they only the one Walmart has it. Our Walmart doesn't have it. And I know the other one does because I seen it there. So, all right. So you still got a little while.
I had to activate my 16.
I figured that.
I had an hour and a half left on my clock. I was not going to make it back.
Obviously not, because you're still an hour and a half out night right now.
Yeah, let alone dropping my trailer and shit.
Exactly. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna end up taking Sissy to the park here in just very shortly.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That's weird. I can hear me in the background. Yeah, he's still got a little while. He's got a long day today. Long day today. And it's beautiful out, and it's supposed to be like 49 tomorrow, not even kidding. And there's not even any storms that are coming through to like make it happen. It's literally just today is beautiful and tomorrow is garbage. There's like not even any storms coming through, like any fronts or anything. It's just literally today is going to be great and tomorrow's going to suck. Let's see. It says tomorrow. Yep. Oh, wait. It says 80% rain today. Hold on. Chance of rain, 80%. Well, it says chance with periods of rain late, thunder possible. Because it is still beautiful and sunny out. So, okay. So what we're going to do is I am going to end this live. I'm going to take my dog to the park. And if y'all want to hang out with me at the park, give me about 20-ish minutes. I got to get my dogs in the house. They've been playing outside. And I'm going to have a nice, normal park live with my dog in about 20-ish minutes. So if y'all want to come hang out and not be screamed at, I'll see you there. And if you don't, that's fine too. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks for watching my crash out. I appreciate you. And I said what I had to say. So see you later.